All right, gang. Listen, I didn't want to be late. We coming straight in, but I did need to stand up and stretch. So never mind the beginning of this video. And it's just a packed video day, so I kind of wanted to just hop in, do a quick Q&A. It's probably going to be about 45 minutes or so, because again, lots of videos running today. So I'm done stretching my legs. I can sit my butt back down. Let me just get a couple of these kinks out. Oh my God, it's so crazy sitting that long. Anyway, welcome to the show, Graham. If you're brand new around these parts, let us know. We are going to get into a little wee bit of Q&A, and I kind of wanted to hear from you guys. I'm making a video. I'm going to give my full thoughts. You guys are part of my family, so I'm going to give you my thoughts early, as long as you promise that when I make the whole video, you'll watch that too. Actually, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm going to make it anyway. I was at Pod Fest last week, as you know, and there was no shortage. I mean, absolutely no shortage of videos being put out in the last 3 weeks or so about YouTubers making videos about quitting YouTube. Have you guys seen this trend? If you've seen this trend, jump down in the chat and write quit, Quit. If you haven't seen this trend, let me know. But I wanted to talk about it. I know that Alicia, Luis, Katie, myself, we talked about it a little bit while we were at Podfest. It is a it is a phenomenon known God to me that it's kind of driving me crazy. So I definitely want to make a video about it because I do think it's an important conversation. Don't forget, this is the Q&A show, so you can ask questions. I'm just waxing rhapsodically until you guys throw in some questions that I can answer for you. But I'm going to do a little bit. I just want to do a little preamble on this whole quitting YouTube thing real quick before we get into some questions, just because I do believe it's important and I do believe it's something we should talk about. Now, when I make mine, I want to make it sort of based on the idea that it is very important that you balance creativity and monetization. If you listen to any of the YouTube coach folks out there, you will see a lot of questions from the audience talking about how to get monetized on YouTube. To this very day, people are still believing, for God knows what reason, that YouTube ad rev is some kind of phenomenal thing. It's not. Ad rev is barely anything. I'm going to tell you guys something right now. I kind of want you to write it down if you can. If you can't write it down, make a mental note of it. Make sure that you get it somewhere in your brain. 10% of your audience will generate 70% of your revenue. Let me run that back. 10% of your audience will generate 70% of your revenue. So, and Rafi, I'm glad you're here because we've been talking about it in our little server thing. But yes, I want to make my quitting video. I didn't have time last week because I was at Podfest. I was really tempted to do it from the hotel room, but Luis would tell you, you were liable to hear all kind of weird noises outside of our hotel room. Like it was Florida. I'm gonna just leave it at that. My hotel room was right next to the Wawa too, so yeah, you could hear nothing but random. Hey, what? Yeah, no way. So I couldn't do it. Anyway, so all of these folks that are making videos about quitting, I'm gonna make some really horrible statements, and I'm going to stand by every one of them, and I will come back in 6 to 8 months and be like, see, I told you. First of all, from the largest creators, when I mean largest, I mean followings of 3 million or higher, they're probably really going to quit. Why? They've done this for more than 10 years. They have a large base. They have made large amounts of profits from doing that back when YouTube money was good. It's not good today. Back when Tom Scott first got into this, the YouTube money was big. It was epic. By the time creator as a job became like real, Tom Scott was already over like 2 million followers. So yeah, he made his loot, and I'm sure he properly invested it because he seems like a very brilliant guy, and I'm sure he's okay with that. The Matt Hapoyas of the world, I think he's coming back, and I love Matty Boy. Of the Peter McKenna clique, I don't really like none of them cats, but I love Matty Boy. I feel like Matty Boy was one of the more genuine of that clique. But yeah, I believe Matty Boy will be back. Why? Because I think it's in his blood. I am happy that he's spending time to take care of these children's. I am happy that, he got his brother started and things like that. But I really believe that Matty Boy will be back in a couple of months, right? I really believe that the majority of these guys will be back in a couple of months. I think they are starting. I think they're just following a trend, and they're just talking spicy. Okay, so how do we get to the point where a bunch of YouTubers all want to quit at the same time? Matt Diavala, I follow Matt, but then I did it because, hey, I'm going to say something mean, and you do you. I like Matt. I like his content. I think what he says is good. I think he's also responsible for spreading some of the ideological BS that makes people think they have reasons or excuses not to do the work. I don't know how that didn't come out right. Okay, for instance, Matt was one of the people that talked about minimalism for a long time. Minimalism doesn't work. It's a cute concept. It doesn't really work. It's been proven over and over again. It doesn't really work. The Marie Kondo, not Marie, Marie Kondo, not Kondo, Kondo, Marie Kondo, and the minimalization stuff she was on, poof, gone. No one's really talking about it. Levi has an incredible video about why minimalism doesn't work, and yeah, just trust me, it was a cute concept, it was a cute idea, doesn't work. But a whole bunch of people tried it. A whole bunch of people got into imposter syndrome. Matt Diavala made it famous. A whole bunch of people got into I got burnt out. Matt Diavala made it famous. So I like Matt, but I think he made comfortable excuses for people not to do the work that they need to do in order to get where they want to be, that then it can then in turn call around and blame victim. So I think his content is good, but I think his content also causes people to make up stuff that doesn't exist. I believe that Peter McKinnon did the same thing. And again, you don't have to believe me. You don't have to agree with me. You can do whatever you want. I'm just a coach here who's about helping you get it done. And if you follow my system, you will be fine. If you follow what these guys did, you're probably going to want to quit. I even watched my best friend, thank you, Rafi. Even my best friend, Dinah Gladney, made a video recently about catching the whole burnout syndromes. But anyway, so let me talk about this. Let me tell you what I'm thinking you need to do. If you make videos because you want to make videos and you find a way to monetize off the platform so that you never, ever, ever have to take a sponsored video, you will survive. The moment you take a sponsored video without a very deep conversation with said sponsors, you're on a downward slide. Now, somewhere on the way down, you can grab a piton. Is that the right word? Piton, and you can stab the ice and then hook yourself and stop yourself from sliding down the mountain, maybe readjust and refocus. But if you take on a sponsored video and you do not get it clear with them from Jump Street, I may or may not make this video. I may or may not make it a positive video. I don't do negative reviews. I have 3 products sitting on the shelf right now that they asked me to make a video about. They sent it to me. I accepted no money. They did want to pay me, but I'm like, no, I'm not going to take your money. Why? Because if I don't like the product, I will not make the video. I do not like putting negative videos out in the space. So the product is sitting there back in the box, and it will never see the light of day. One day, somebody's going to need an emergency kit to get the little podcast started. Maybe I'll give it away. But I personally am not going to use it. I've had a company send me an entire box of mics. I have 9 mics, brand spanking new, on the floor because it didn't quite match something I wanted to put in the hands of my people. We were talking today in our little family server about a particular product that's out there, and they got a lot of money recently from an investor, upwards of $50 million, and they're trying to pay some of my friends in that group to make videos. And I'm like, that product is basically trying to get you to get your audience to jump on board so that they can make a little quick money, but it's really not about the money. It's about getting user acquisition so they can turn around and sell it in a year or two. Now your audience is going to be put in different hands of different people, and you might not be able to trust them. Okay, when I say I love the Mackie DLZ creator and Mackie got bought by Rode, I trust Rode. That's an even okay. That's all right. You're going back into another group, and it's not really Rode, it's Freeman Group, but we won't get into the duplications of that. I can trust that those companies will still take care of you guys. They've been in the audio game like almost black and white TV, so they're good. You know what I'm saying? I know that you're still in good hands. I will easily stand here and recommend you buy a Rode product or a Mackie product all day, any day, every day, 3 times on Sunday. But this other particular company who I can't talk about because it just wouldn't be right, I know that they're in user acquisition play because they did 3 rounds of funding. And if you understand VC funding in any way, shape, or form, their next move is to sell off. And all you users who ran over to them because your favorite YouTuber told you to use this, and then they get bought out by, I don't know, like Microsoft, and Microsoft ruins the company. That's a bad analogy. Microsoft's been doing pretty hot right now. Anyway, it's just asking for drama, and I don't want to be responsible for that. Okay, a lot of these people got caught chasing the bag, and then their sponsors are running their channel, and all of their videos all talk about they're no longer making the videos that they want. Every single one of them is talking about they're no longer making the videos that they want. Every single one of them says, I might start a new channel and I just make the videos I want and won't really care about monetization. A lot of them say, I'm quitting altogether and I'm never coming back. A lot of them say, I don't know, maybe we'll see what a year or 2 does. That's the truth. They'll be back because they're making money in other places, but just you do not want to be completely controlled by the sponsor bag. I am legit watching my friends in the other server all bitch about being controlled by the sponsor bag, and I laugh. I'm gonna say something mean, and Rafi, don't tell. Only a couple people might know. I find it absolutely funny that these guys are making these videos because in that group that I'm in with my friends, many of them have channels well over 50,000. Many of them have channels over 100K. I have 15, 17, almost 18,000 subs. I make probably more than most of the people in that group because no sponsor. They're sponsored. I ain't sponsored by nothing. I probably out-earn the majority of people in that group. People have got it twisted. Like, just, it doesn't have to be the way you think it has to be. Anyway, let me get to some questions. I'm going to stop. I will make a full video about the whole quitting thing, and I just want to calm it down and take my fire out and try to get it into words. But, yeah, it's kind of a psycho concept. So let me just go through these real quick. George, I saw your question and we have to look at that. Kim said, I think folks should just say they want to take a break and never quit. If you're content creating, you never really leave. You just dial it back as your lifestyle changes. Exactly. And how's nephew? You know what I'm saying? It's nephew. Anyway, I consider those videos a 2-week notification at your job just in case you want to go back. Let's see. Never understood the need to announce one's departure. Alistair, I'm going to come back to your question because that requires a longer answer, but I'll get there. Yep, it's annoying. You either believe you're into doing or you don't. Split my content in 2 channels. Actually, that's another thing a lot of these people did, Michelle, is they made multiple channels, whatever. PM was a unicorn, 1%. He was built for the ADHD plus the hyperness, the showmanship training. The clones are hard to watch. 100%. All the clones he makes are just out there. And there we go. Drama is content. Drama is content. That's the thing for me, Kim. The minute this wasn't fun, I would stop right then. I wouldn't even wait till it got bigger. This is fun. You got to want to make videos because you want to make videos. You got to be willing to want to make it for free. The other thing that I'm pretty sure a large portion of these people didn't do, I'm pretty sure, I can't say for fact, but I'm pretty sure they weren't doing it for their purpose. They were doing it for the bag. I'm so bored of these quitting videos. Who cares? Chasing sponsor is now like starting an Amazon PFA or drop shipping business. Yes. Oh my God. That was the best. Okay. Let me answer this one real quick. Do you think content creators need to learn the Adobe Suite? No. Do I have the Adobe Suite? Yes. The 3 Adobe apps I think are hyper important for a content creator would be Photoshop, Illustrator, and Express. Why didn't I add Premiere to that list? Because I use Final Cut. I'm sick with it. So I don't think you have to learn the Adobe Suite. Express is cool. I think it's very important. Express is like $9. That's good. Canva is like $15. That's actually slightly better. Adobe knows that Canva is better, but Adobe has more money and they will kick Canva's ass as they slowly ramp up to it. I like the Adobe thing better than Canva, and Canva did some shady ish. Yeah, there you go. Canva did some shady with their affiliate program, and that's kind of whack. And oh yeah, by the way, your affiliate program is where life is really at. Trust you me, get gangster with that. Now, let's see. There was one other one from my brother George. I wish my brother George was here. George said, I would love your thoughts on the U Green NASync Kickstarter project. All right, let's go see. Me don't know about that. UGREN. I'm starting to like some of U Green stuff. They have been very good. Where do you be? 2 weeks ago. Man, that search didn't work. Let me do Kickstarter. Next level storage. Do you know you want to be the one with? All right, let's go see. Oh, it didn't even start yet. Ain't that a trip? 112 capacity, dual i5, 10 GBEs, Thunderbolt ports. Okay, base level specs. The 10 GBE, dope. Thunderbolt port, dope. 4K HDMI video outputs, dope. I don't know what that's going to do unless you're trying to use it to play video back. Everything sounds cool except the i5, but you know, the processor doesn't have to be that big. Honestly, George, I don't want to put any answer out there until it comes out, but we will check on this on Thursday. And I don't know how I feel about putting my NAS and my capture card in the same box, only for one reason and one reason only. The capture card generates a metric F ton of heat and hard drives ain't your friends. I'm just saying. That's the only thing that worries me, but we'll see more once I see the video. Now you got me interested, George. Now, Rich, you can do whatever you want. I'm just saying. Actually, I love Rich because Rich will ask crazy questions, but they're normally in a good light. Yeah, if you're going to quit, just peace out. Send an email to your people and then just go. Making the whole video because somebody said the drama sells. I forgot who said it. I think it was Roy. But making that video will probably one of their highest ranking videos in the last little bit, and they're going to basically run off that. What I didn't check, and I totally forgot, now I got to go watch some more, how many of the I'm quitting videos are sponsored? That's even more funny. Oh, yeah, I quit. By the way, this video is sponsored by Squarespace. That would be funny. Now I got to go back and check. But yeah, we don't want you to quit, Rich. I love you. Affinity is dope. And where he went? Let me come back up here. Alistar. I love that name because it reminds me of this old TV show, Masterpiece Theater. Hi, I'm Alistair Cook. Anyway. Where'd Marine X go? First of all, Marine X kicked in the damn door. I think Affinity is dope. I know a bunch of people that use it. It's much cheaper. It will be very beneficial for your creativity. I am a retired certified Photoshop instructor, so I stuck to Photoshop because I've been using it since it was before it was called Photoshop. So I actually know Kai, and I almost worked at Adobe. I turned down the offer. But yeah, so I just use that Photoshop for that. I can't help but make content. I've been making content 10 years before YouTube. YouTube is just another outlet for me, so I don't care if the video is a banger. It's the one I want to make. Bingo, bango, pickle, mango, Raffy in the building. Long before there was a YouTube, I was making content. Not to share with the social public, but for video, TV, films, and shows, things that you see. Did lots of TV shows here, worked on many of films here, had been doing all this stuff long before YouTube came out. When YouTube came out, I saw it as an opportunity to just kind of teach people how to do what I was doing. And I was really into tech at the time, and nobody really understood tech. I was one of the very first tech tubers, and then I left and went to Japan, and when I came back, there was this new kid, Marquez, on the block, and he kind of blew me and Soldier out the water. So I kind of didn't make tech tube videos for a while. I just wrote about tech, and then I started making tech tube videos again once live streaming became a thing on Ustream and Justin TV. So I've always made the video I think you guys want to see. I have never made the video that the sponsor wants me to make. Just don't do it. Have I been paid to make videos? Yes. But I normally tell them, if it's whack, I ain't making the video and I ain't sending you your money back because it takes me time to find out your product's a piece of So, there's that. I love Luminar Neo. They're both dope. I still use Lightroom, Radiant, and Luminar. I use all three. But yeah, boom. Yeah, it won't go through. It's okay. We'll wait to the first. Modern day tech. I do pretty well in affiliates too. I don't take sponsorship. What's your input on cookieless tracks and removal of third-party cookies when it comes to Q3? Modern day tech. I love this question. I never even think about it. It doesn't faze me any way, shape, or form. My number one goal is to put out content so dope that you want to be here. My number one goal is to answer the questions in the most truthful manner, not necessarily the matter that's going to make me more money. My buddy Jeremy, who I love like a brother, rolled up into my community and said, I want somebody to ask a question about the Insta360 versus the Osbot Tiny, which is still in the backpack, because, I don't know, maybe he thinks I get paid to pick which one of them. And so he wanted somebody else's input instead of mine. Reality is, I didn't get paid for either one of them. Do we have a partnership with Osbot? Yes. Is it a paid partnership? No. It's a partnership where we introduce each other to each other's audience because both of us think that our is this big so that we know that once somebody touches the product, they're going to buy it. I don't have to pay someone a sponsored video in order to get them to like my product. I will pay them an affiliate because they will make more. Because my product is amazing, and I know that once they tell people, those people will use it, and they will make far more than the $2,500, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 I can give someone a video. There's a creator in our space who made a video for us. The person has made over $100,000 in affiliate commission over the last 3 years, so over 300K on a video for us that we did not pay them a red cent. Would they rather get the little contract where they're going to make, say $5,000 a month to make these videos? They still wouldn't have earned as much. So if you feel you are that dope, listen to Modern Day Tech. Be like, hey, I know you have an affiliate program. Your affiliate program says it pays 10%. I'm going to make custom videos, training videos for your program, and my audience is engaged, and my audience loves me, and my audience likes the things that I say. And normally, if I recommend a product, they tend to buy. If you give me 20%, I will make a dedicated training series for you. I will make a dedicated walkthrough video for you. Whatever, those are much better than the one-off, I grabbed the check and ran. They just are. So I don't really think about the cookies, though. Sorry, I sidetracked your question because I screwed this up. I am a failure. I effed this up. I accidentally lost my mailing list, which was stupid. And now I'm regrowing my mailing list, which is smart. And with my mailing list, I don't give a damn about no cookies because you're going to probably pick the things because I talked about them in my mailing list or you clicked it directly off my, videos or whatever. So I don't know. I kind of just don't even think about that stuff because it's out of my control. I'm a soldier. I work in what I can control in this immediate moment, and I analyze, adapt, and overcome. That's Army training, sir. Army training. Analyze, adapt, overcome. That's it. Like nothing. Sorry, what are the damn Marines up in here? They probably got one of them sayings too. I don't know what it is because I'm not a Marine. Marine X dropping on this. What is your guys' version of we can't fix it? Fuck it. Let's just do it anyway. I know you guys got one because we got one. Neo doesn't even affect my RAM, but I got a 64 gig machine. So I'm curious what Neo says. Boom. Yeah, Rafi is a beast, man. Rafi is a beast. Don't tell him I said that. It's a hungry beast. It's okay if you use it on the Mac Studio. There you go. Same thing I said. I got Mac Studio 64, but same thing. YouTube is a hobby for me, so I bang out videos as an outlet. Yes. You know what? Being a creator has been one of the best ways to squelch what could turn into some crazy PTSD because I am forever letting my brain let things out and not harbor on it. So that's all why I'm a little bit angry. Thanks for the tail air demo. Purchased it, follows me when I'm standing, and get it down on the floor. That's good for you, Silverhead Fitness, because if I get on the floor, my ass can't get up. Oh, that's super funny. There you go. See, I love it when the family takes care of each other. See, Motion VFX, having the affiliates is one of my best decisions I ever made. And we got brothers who have made videos for them and that are paid videos. But you know what? It doesn't really matter. There's two ways to skin that cat. I think it's better to do it the affiliate way because then it doesn't feel as oogy. You know what I'm saying? JJ did tie buckle. I'm curious. There's probably a long saying behind that. Anyway, plan, do, and follow through. Love it, Rafi. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Gang, I mean, like literally, that has been my take on it. And vidIQ told me to make this video. I was talking about this earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and make this video. It's coming up. They said, you should do a video on balancing creativity and monetization, a video discussion, the need for creative expression, while with the practical aspects of monetizing the content. This is a challenge many creators face, and your insights would be helpful. Those people that are in the drop squad, you've heard me. I talk about this constantly. This is what I do, right? I think it's very important that you stay on the creative side. For right now, my pro tip to all of you guys is create when you don't have to create. Feel me now. Feel me now. Follow this one. I think it's highly important that you create when you don't have to create. When you start getting pushed on the needle and you have to create because, you're doing this video and it's hyper important, that is when your brain will get stuck. That is when your brain will hurt. That is when you will have a hard time getting the content out that you want to get out. It is much more beneficial to you to create things when you have no need to, because what that does is it helps you hone your skills when you don't need it. Imagine us getting sent to do a sortie and never spent any time on the shooting range. You're going to shoot like a stormtrooper. You're going to miss everything. The reason why we train, the reason why we go to the shooting range all the time, the reason why we're forever dismantling and dismantling and assembling a M16 is because you got to be able to do it on the fly when you're in the middle of the you know what I'm saying? When you're in the middle of it, you got to be quick. And that's how you don't get dead. The easiest way to not get dead is to be really, really good at putting your thing out there. You know what I'm saying? All right, wait. Marinex came through and gave us the deets. He said, judgment, justice, dependability, integrity, decisiveness, tact, initiative, enthusiasm, bearing, unselfishness, courage, knowledge, loyalty, and endurance. Damn, love that. I joined the wrong side. No, I didn't. Fan from the UK, would you advise using wireless go-to for podcasting? And more importantly, how do you get past the tinny sound? Yes, I do recommend using any mic you got to get that podcasting done. Right now, you want to get the podcast done. Done is better than perfect. And then the best thing you can do for the sound is once you record it, is throw it up on Auphonic, AUPHONIC, alluphonic.com. Adobe has another joint, which is pretty good, but I like Auphonic. Let me hit you with the switches on the next block. Boom. Just go to this page right here, allphonic.com. I think Paul Duncan will kick you a link. So, first of all, appreciate you. What part of the UK you from? Because anybody around here knows I am a diehard Man U fan, even though it hurts right now. Even though it hurts my feelings right now. It makes me want to cry. Practice like you're in last place. Perform like you already won. Come on, gangster. Damn, Ralph. That's what I'm talking about. Practice like you in last place. Perform like you already won. That is the answer to the question. Yes. Okay. Let me do this real quick. I'm going to send you guys something. I think I did it with my Google Box, but let me see. I am going to hit you with a link that I think you should check out. It's very important because, number one, it's kind of my dude. Number two, because we got that question asked about creators and learning software. So here's one I think you should learn. Okay. So in support of my brother Rafi, there is a link right there on how to get your editing done. If you're a brand Nubian and you haven't had any kind of Final Cuts training, I'm going to give you that link right now. Also by Rafi, this is your beginner's guide to Final Cut. The other ones for a little advanced editing. I saw that, Jawad. Oh man, get out of my show. Beat it. You have company. My friend Victoria, who's not here right now, she's diehard and she loves to walk in my streams typing that you'll never walk alone crap, and me and her want to fight every time, but I love her. Somehow I am friends with damn Liverpudlian. Anyway, you guys are both kicked out of my stream. Anyway, yes. When I have to create, I charge a truckload. When I create when I don't have to, I get to play and grow my skill stack. That is the word for you guys right there. Listen to the man. Grow your skill stack, right? I'm gonna come back to this real quick. Today, we're doing the flow. This is why I was a little bit late. And Katie closed out the show. She did, this show is sponsored by Captivate. This is how you find our podcast. And I only did that because professional radio guy, I've been doing those live reads forever. A year ago when we started the show, Katie had lack of confidence, didn't really feel good speaking extemporaneously, but over 64 episodes, she has honed the craft so well that she's able to do that ending tag like flawlessly, even better than the way I do it at this point. And people will honestly listen to her voice over mine because the female voice is a little bit more soothing. It straight up is. So the only way she got that good at it is doing it when she didn't have to, making her own podcast, making her own VHS Club show. And the more and more you do it, the better you increase that skill stack, right? So that skill stack is all day life. Big ups to that. A project is never finished, only released. I love that. Yes, done is better than perfect because perfect never gets done. Boom. Info is greater than quality. Boom. Love it. Love it. I have it, Paul. I do have it, but it's not the way you would think it is. Let me show you how I did it because I think this is important. And would I love you to buy one? For sure. If you don't be mad. I ain't going to be mad at you. I understand times is hard, but this is my go-to shirt right here. I love this shirt. I'm glad I came up with it. Perfection kills profitability. All of you people trying to do perfect, you ain't make nothing. If you don't make nothing, you can't make nothing. Listen again. Listen clearly. If you don't make nothing, you can't make nothing. Get it? If you don't make content, you can't make money. So I coined a new phrase today, people. Thank you, Paul Dixon, for helping me coin a new phrase. But here's a new phrase. You heard it first on the show. If you don't make nothing, you can't make nothing. Bingo, bango, pickle, mango. Kim says, it's been a minute. Alphonic changed her site and no longer looks like it's stuck in the early 2000s. Yes, but it does work flawlessly. I would take all the audio help I can get. I think Paul Duncan got the link. If not, I'll send it to you in the DM. It's alphonic.com. We already got Jawad's heinous statement. We are using Podpage for the flow. It is glorious. It's glorious. Jawad, I told you, stop that. Wait, are you related to Jerome McGinley? He was a hockey player. He was badass, though. Thank you, Roy. I love this statement. We definitely learned through discomfort. You know when you was like 12, 13, 14 maybe, depending on when you got your growth spurt and you woke up every day, your knees was aching, your hips was aching, whatever. They call that growing pains for a reason. The only way for your body to develop is to actually tear stuff. And now you're big, and some of us got too big. Howdy! What's up, mama? What is up? How are you doing? How is you and them children's? Jay Spinkies, man. I'm not coming to San Diego next week, brother, and I'm sad because I kind of want to see you, and I kind of want a chicken sandwich. Jared took me to the best chicken sandwich place in San Diego, and it is freaking glorious. There's a wiser words never been said, Roy. Wiser words never been said. I think Alphonic is the best rap. I've been using it for 20 years. It's that good. It's been around. As Kim mentioned about the website, until they changed it like 2 months ago, it looked like it looked 20 years ago. Listen, let me give you an update on something about Perfect. We talked about this on the flow, but just in case you missed it. I was talking with Brendan Milligan, who is the founder of Podpage. He invented Podpage, and he is really good friends with Tim Ferriss. And he brought up something which I think a lot of creators don't understand, and we kind of mentioned it earlier up in there. Your information is more important than anything else, okay? Tim Ferriss is one of the wealthiest creators ever to walk the face of the earth. This hot mess is his website. He didn't spend any money making it cute. He didn't spend any money on twirlies and animations and other fake ass shit y'all be liking to do to make yourself feel real. Like, this is just plain Jane automobile, nothing cute, nothing fancy, no C200 or C700 cameras, nothing. What he did, put the email box at the very top, because his email list is probably 2 million folks deep. Where is the money coming from on this site? This right here. That is where the money comes from. That is the monetization space right there. Can you buy a book? Why, yes. Do books really make a lot of money? Not really. Even if you're a New York Times, San Francisco Times, somebody's Time, Can I Get Some More Times bestseller, you make a little bit. You get some advance. You might get $100K in advance if you're Tim Ferriss. But you don't make a lot of money selling books. You do make a lot of authority with books. You make a metric F ton of authority with books. But this website looked like a monkey designed it with holding his nuts. But this dude make more than all of us. Y'all running around trying to be cute because you think being cute gives you authority. You think having the cinematic, if another mother talks about, I need a cinematic look for my YouTube. No, you don't. You don't need no damn cinematic look for your YouTube videos. You need to say something smart, insightful, and most of all, helpful. Cinematic, helpful. Which one of those videos will get more clicks? Cinematic, I look like Peter McKenna, or helpful. I helped 10,000 people save some money, save some time, save some stress. System, save yourself stress, time, energy, money. System. If you can do that, if you can provide somebody with painkillers, if you can provide somebody with vitamins, you will make money. If you make your videos look cinematic, you just make other cinematic people come up to you and tell you how shitty your video looks. That being said, I wish we all could pull off a look as cute as Raph and still bring the heat. Like, if you look at Rafi's videos, his quality is unmatched. But Rafi's been in the film industry since Jesus walked in Nazareth, right? He can spend that time looking that way. Most of our guys in our private group, we can spend that time looking that way because we've been in the industry long enough to know what the F we're doing. But I started out with a Logitech C920 and a blue freaking snowball. Not even a Yeti, a snowball. Yeti wasn't even out yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, does this look glorious? Yes. Does the studio look glorious? Yes. Does Rafi do more real work than he does YouTube videos? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, does anybody care that it looks pretty? No. What do they really care about? The information he's about to throw in. The fact that his office is 2 feet bigger than mine because I'm 10 by 10. Hey, wait. Let me ask a question, Raph. Hold on. Man, shut up over here. You got Ludwig drum seat because it had your name on it. I just realized that. I just realized that when I saw the drum seat. Okay, man, where's my Rubik's Cube? All creators have a Rubik's Cube in their office. None of us know how to do it, but we all got one in our office somewhere. I mostly used to use it before I had a real color target to kind of like just see how colors look, but that's stupid. Anyway, that's super stupid. Like, right? That's me. Man, please stop. Please stop, bro. Like, it's really not helping you in any way, shape, or form. When we start sweating that mess, we're sweating how other creators might think I look. That's what you're really sweating. But your audience do not care at all. JW, what is your content about? Let me see that. What are you making content about? That's the reality fact. You know, like oh my God, I got one more and then I gotta run. But I have watched so many people bring this up and it makes me angry. I'm going to say mad stuff right now and I'm going to try to be nice because Alicia told me I had to be nicer when we was hanging out. This was funny. Somebody was having a conversation and the lady said something that seemed a little controversial, but, she thought Alicia might be mad. Alicia's like, I hang out with Doc. I can't get offended that easy. And I was like, listen, AT, stop snitching. Like, please stop snitching. Why you got to call it Flintstone Tech? Damn, we old, man. We old. We was about there. Yo, Roy, I didn't even have a ring light, man. You know what I was using? I was using a Home Depot light and some 1D scrim. That's what I was using. Say I started drumming for no other reason than the last name. Right? Absolute facts. Anyway, Jawad, I can't find your channel, which is not good. We got to work on that. We got to be able to find your channel when we search. Yeah, we'll cover that on Saturday. We'll dig into it on Saturday, take a look, and see how we can possibly help you look doper so you don't do something crazy like, run a sponsor video or something psycho like that. Anyway, let me give you my last little piece out before I run. This is probably needs to be a whole video, but I thought I would bring it up because it is absolutely something that creators sort of dig themselves in a hole about. And it's a wee bit obnoxious. Okay? Like, you really, I really need to, I need to stop with the double. But the reason why I always say really is because the song pops into my head. When the diamonds ain't really diamonds. Really, sorry. Oh my God. Look, I'm gonna end up losing my train of thought messing with y'all because I'll be out here clowning. Okay, here it is. Creators, let me make a clean mark so that my AI video chopper can find this. Creators, you're absolutely screwing yourself up every time you think you don't want to make the content you want to make because you think it is saturated. There is absolutely 118.12% no such thing as saturated. Imagine if they said the planet is saturated and your baby wasn't born. Hello? No, nothing is saturated if you're good. If you're a good golfer, it ain't saturated. The person that comes up in the next year or so that's better than Tiger Woods ever was will prove to you it's not saturated. New football players, 384 of them come to the NFL a year, never saturated. The next Steph Curry is playing ball. I saw a video on YouTube. I think he's currently like 13. And he got handles I have never seen before. He is straight dropping people. Nothing is saturated if you are good. Period. The only reason why you want to call saturated is because you want to have an excuse to fail. But you know what? The only way that you get better, fail. Period. Period, point blank. So never utter the freaking words that I can't do this because this is saturated. There is no such thing. Period. Done. Ryan. Boom. Stop snitching. Damn it, stop snitching. The reason why I can't focus is your fault from doing all of them Crown and 151 shots in the DJ booth. So shut up. Yes, and even if it was saturated, apparently everybody is quitted, which means there's more open positions. I meant to mention that earlier when we were talking about quitting. I, for one, am happy that all these folks are leaving because they're making the lane for your boy to pass. You know what I'm saying? It is it. It is it. Now, I'm leaving, and then Jeremy, I want to DM why you said no Ecamm employees answer that question. Anyway, oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys know this yet. Johnny's son is 6'12", about 300 pounds of just pure muscle. He's going to kill you. That's a big dude. Nah, he's a nice kid. I really enjoyed hanging out with Johnny and Javi this weekend. It was a lot of fun. Anyway, gang, I got to run. I am late for an appointment. I love you guys. I will see you guys on Saturday, maybe Friday, when I come back and I'll be sitting up in here with my specs on. I'm going to be like, y'all don't even understand how excited I am to watch content on a 100-inch 6K screen in my Apple Vision Pro. You have no freaking idea. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you guys then. And until then, I see you on Sunday. Enjoy yourself. Keep creating. Stay black. Especially you, Rich. Stay black.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love